Well folks, there you have it. Another exciting episode of the Goan Appetit. We decided to focus on the Sao Joao festival and the food and fruits which are associated with it.
Very happy this year. Son-in-law is coming for the very first time for Sao Joao festival, which is the main festival of the son-in-law. Decided to make this stuff out here because this is really a traditional house. It's a traditional place, and these are all traditional sweets with all the traditional equipments that are needed for the occasion.
It is also a festival where people have a lot of fun. They come together, they meet with their neighbors, friends and family, and they jump. Before we begin today's video, take a moment to subscribe to the Gomantak Times YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to stay informed on all things happening out here in Goa. Hello everybody, and a very warm welcome to another exciting episode of the Goan Appetit. And on today's edition of the Goan Appetit, as you may have noticed, my headgear is slightly different. That's because it's the month of June, and of course in Goa we celebrate Sao Joao with the traditional kopel. And that is what we would like to focus on this episode of the Goan Appetit. The traditional food that is present when the festival of Sao Joao is celebrated. So come along, let's learn from one of the local families out here in the village of Aldona what goes into making of some of these delicious, tasty treats. Alright Jennifer, there's lots of stuff happening out here on the table. Could you explain to all of us, because a lot of people are curious as to some of the traditions that we have in Goa, especially around Sao Joao. So tell me what is happening, what are you all making, and the process that is involved in it.
Yes, so we are basically preparing 3 traditional Goan sweets, which is one is patoyo, that's here. You can see right away. Patoleos. We have pudde there, or in some places they call it done, but at least in Bardez we call them puddes. And shervyos are coming in a little while. And the main ingredients to prepare all these 3 Goan sweets, we need Goan rice, boiled rice, Goan rice, which is to be soaked overnight. And this morning it's got to be ground with a little bit of salt.
So this happens in the morning?
Yeah, the grinding process takes place in the morning. And then we start doing or working with the turmeric leaves for patoyo. We need turmeric leaves.
And these are
jackfruit leaves for the puddes. So we need the basic rice mixture which is ground. And for the filling, we have used freshly grated coconut and fresh coconut black jaggery. And we have mixed.
What is it? This is a mixture. What is the yellow thing? Is that called?
It's a gram dal.
Gram dal.
It's a gram dal which is boiled, soaked overnight, boiled and added to it. So that's the base, that's the filling. Dumplings are prepared in the jackfruit leaves. And the patoyos are prepared here. And the shervyos are basically rice noodles, and the topping is this filling, this mixture.
So this is a very natural process. I mean, everything, there's like coconut leaves, jackfruit leaves, there's rice. It's all a natural process. Even the jaggery that is being used is coconut jaggery along with grams. So the preparation for this must have, when did it start?
The whole process would need around a week.
A week?
Yes. We have to procure the Goan rice. We have to get the coconut jaggery. We have to procure the coconuts. And we have to have the dal.
Now, when it comes to Sao Joao, everyone is very aware that, Sao Joao, you jump in the well, and that's the tradition which people associate it with. But there's a lot of food also which is part of it. And, I have to ask, why are you making so much? What is the reason for preparing so much of food out here?
Very happy this year. This because the main reason being my daughter just got married last month.
Oh, congratulations!
And thank you. And so son-in-law is coming for the very first time for Sao Joao festival, which is the main festival of the son-in-law.
Next, we joined in for the unique Sao Joao celebration in Naikavado of Aldona, where the ward members go around carrying gumots and cymbals, singing traditional Sao Joao songs. On reaching the house where the newly married son-in-laws are, they offered a dhali, which is a tray that consists of seasonal fruits, a bottle of wine, cashew feni, and some cash. After visiting the houses, they then stop at the chapel and offer a prayer, followed by a walk to the well. After shouting Viva Sao Joao and jumping into the well, they consume the fruit and drink while singing and making merry. The Mexicans may have their tacos and the Arabs might have the shawarmas, but us Goans, we enjoy our patoleos. Right folks, thank you for joining us on another exciting episode of the Goan Appetit. Today's episode comes to its conclusion, but we've had such a ball of a time shooting out here in Naikavado in Aldona. So we hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please like this video, and if something about this episode caught your attention or something that you did not know and learn today, well, feel free to drop a comment as well and tell us a little more about it. This is Alroy signing out from the village of Aldona in Naikavado, telling you to like and subscribe to our Gomantak Times YouTube channel, your gateway to Goa, if you haven't already done that. Until we meet again, this is me saying Bon Appetit.